Hi friends, I stayed in Myanmar, Mandalay for more than 4 years. So I learned few words which are common in Burmese, that is Myanmar, and Hindi. You can say Myanmar language. This is how they write Myanmar. This is ma, ya, mya, ma, Myanmar, and this is Hindi. So there are some common words in Myanmar, that is Burmese and Hindi. Let's find out what are those words. There are many words which are common between Burmese and Hindi. Let us find out few of them. So what is very popular is aloo. We call aloo here in India in Hindi, and they also call aloo. This is aloo. Aloo. They write this in Burmese. This is la, and this is oo. That is double U, you can say OO. So Alu, Alu is common in Burmese as well as Hindi. Similarly, Gobi, this is called as Gobi. This is actually G, Gobi. This is Bha, Gobi. So Gobi is common, but of course this is a Patta Gobi, what is called as cabbage. So cabbage is common in both. That is, Gobi and Gobi in Burmese and Hindi. Similarly, mint leaves, Pudina. This is Pa, Pudina, Pudina. Pudina is common in Burmese as well as Hindi. Similarly, masala. Will also this is masala. They'll not call masala. They'll call masala, masala or masala. So masala is also common. Next is, yeah, Pudina we have covered. And the next one is Malai, which we call as cream. This is Malai, Malai, Malai. Malai is common in Burmese as well as Hindi. So this is very interesting. Samosa. We call it as samosa, but they'll call it as samosa. Ooh, this is ooh, samosa. So we call it as samosa, but it is very similar, samosa and samosa. Even puri. Puri is common. I think next word is puri. This is puri. Puri is common in Burmese as well as Hindi. Then similarly, paratha. This is paratha. Palatha, they sometimes they'll call it as palota or palata. So palata and paratha are very common in Burmese as well as Hindi. Next one is gehu. This is G, gehu. Gehu and wheat, common in Burmese and Hindi. Next one is prathama, dvitiya, tritiya. This is patama. Patama, we'll call it as prathama for first. Prathama. They call it as patama. Then similarly, dvitiya, we call it as dvitiya, they'll call it as dvitiya. We pronounce ta, they'll pronounce ta. So for second, they'll call it as dvitiya, we call it as dvitiya. And then third, this is titiya, we call it as tritiya. So this is also common. Fourth, fifth, sixth also have some commonness, but there is some, more gaps. So I have not included those fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, although they are also similar. Ninth is, more similar. So we call it as Navam. They'll also call it as Navam, ninth. And then Kaichi, you not know as Caesar. Caesar is Kaichi. They'll also call it as Kaichi in Burmese in Myanmar. Kaichi. So is it interesting? Similarly, Chabuk, we call it as Chabuk for this whip. And, and they'll also call it as Chabuk, Koda. Sometimes in a popular, colloquial language, we call it as Koda, that is Chabuk. This is also Chabuk. Next one is Kolahala. Kolahala is generally we in India call it as a noise, but for some time we use for humor also. Kaulahala, this is Kaulahala. So Kaulahala they use for humor or some kind of unwanted noise. Then Kuli, you all know that Ku, this is Ka U, Li E. This is EE, Kuli, laborer, Kuli and Kuli are common in Burmese as well as Hindi. The last word for this particular presentation is the greatest festival in India called as this is the Diwali. Diwali. So we'll also call as Diwali. They'll also call as Diwali. Although they have different festival of light there, they have their festival of light called as Tadinzu. Tadingyu or Tadinzio they pronounce in Myanmar. Tadinzio is the light festival in Myanmar, but they also call Diwali as Diwali because a lot of Indians are there in Burma, that is Myanmar. So these were some interesting words which are found common between Hindi and Burmese, Hindi and Myanmar. So I thought of bringing it to you so that, there's a lot of commonness, not only in terms of culture, but also in terms of language between Myanmar, that is Burma, and India, that is Hindi. Thank you.